He's literally like exposing himself. Like
He's
I wasn't even.
himself.
Who's ready? Who's ready? Should we do a 4K? Should we do a video on YouTube?
I think you should do a YouTube video as well.
I'm gonna explain it right here, and then I'm gonna go in depth with the YouTube video because this shit is childish. I am 24 years old and I do not go on social media talking about nobody. But here you go. And you guys are gonna laugh because it's an amazing story. Because
it's hilarious.
I'd be crying. Like, honestly, I'd be upset and sad if I felt like a motherfucker was actually trying to expose me and shit. But this time, it's funny. It's a funny story. So who's ready? Because I'm ready, dude. I just ordered food, so...
Who's ready
get
for
your...
the cheese mess?
Get your food. Get your popcorn. I know why you guys are here. Get your popcorn. Get the bag from YouTube. That's all he's doing. If you want to give me clout, go ahead, boo-boo. Go ahead and do all the videos you want over me. He literally had no content, so he had to go do a YouTube video. He's like, shit, what do I talk about? Yeah, let's talk about this.
Let's talk about what didn't happen.
Let's talk about what never happened.
Let's talk about what never
all
happened
right, so
and try and make the internet feel bad for
We'll
me.
wait for 5K. We'll wait for 5K and then we'll start talking. Because this shit is funny, dude. And it's funny because I have receipts too. So if I were to do a YouTube video, I can just show screenshots.
Right.
And everyone know what actually happened. So, and I'm going to be honest too. Because the story is right.
It is.
Yeah, no, the story's right. Like what he said is right. But I don't understand why you had to go make a YouTube video because it's unnecessary. Like, okay, you're basically exposing yourself. So, I mean, if that's what you want to do and look dumb, then go ahead.
I mean, if you want to break up with me, why
no,
would
wait,
I,
stop. No, they don't know. They don't know shit yet. I'm going to tell them right now at 5K what the fuck happened. Because I do have receipts and bitch, don't play with me. I'm 24 years old and I'm too old for this crap. Like, who's ready? I haven't even started from the beginning, so 5K, ready? Okay, let's do it. All right, guys, so welcome back to our channel. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna start, y'all, by last year, me and Justice tried out, being together, whatever, and it didn't work out. The only reason why it didn't work out was because A, he was having a daughter, B, he was far, and C, I think he just needed his space and stuff, so we both decided to just go our ways, and I never spoke about it, never did a YouTube video about it, never did nothing. So I'm like, all right. We tried hanging out again later on last year. I don't want to say this. I don't even know if I should expose him like that because I really feel bad. Should I? I mean,
Obviously.
okay, well, I'm going to just put it out on the fucking table because he wants to make a video. So here we go. So basically, Justice and I were going to see each other again. And he bought me a plane ticket, right? So as I'm ready to go to Arizona, he stopped talking to me and he never spoke to me again. So here comes the day that I'm going to get on this fucking trip and he never spoke to me. He basically ghosted me. So I decided not to talk to Justice again and I felt like that shit was dead. So I decided to move on and I was like, all right, whatever. I moved on. He did his thing. Whatever. That's fine. It's normal. Like, Then in December, I'm not gonna lie, I found Justice again on Instagram and I hit him up and I was like, yo, what's up? Like, is everything cool? Everything's fine. We were on good terms. We were never on bad terms. So anyways, next thing you know, he's calling me and he's telling me like, oh, like we should like hang out someday or like you should come to Arizona, and I'm thinking, okay, nothing really ever happened in the past, so what's wrong with trying again? So I'm like, all right, period, like let's try again. So here I am, ready to go to Arizona. Mentally, I don't know where this is going because of the past, so I'm like, okay, maybe if it's just some friend stuff, then we're gonna do it like that. It's gonna be chill. Sorry, y'all, I just can't believe he did a video. He's dumb as fuck for this. But then I go to Arizona. He introduces me to his family. He introduces me into his friends. He tries to involve me with absolutely everyone. And keep in mind, I wasn't ready for that. But since he was like really like already putting like a lot of effort into this shit, I'm over here thinking, oh my god, he wants to be with me. As a woman, if you're a girl, you're watching this, if a guy is buying you stuff for your birthday, if a guy is inviting you to his house and being Christmas together, meets my mom, all of this, do you not think that like it's going somewhere? So here I am trying to give him his space still, but, you know, he's rushing it. I'm not even going to lie. It was rushed, right?
Very rushed.
Exactly.
It was so quick.
Okay,
Very out
so
of the blue.
here comes New Year's, right? And it's here comes New Year's, and I go back to LA. I'm working. I want to give him his space because I already know how he works. Like, he loves just having his own time. Me too. And then I go to LA, and I'm gonna come back for New Year's because he knows we're about to spend New Year's together or whatever. So then my thing is, if you felt some type of way, like if you were already feeling, hey, you know what, I don't think I could be in a relationship right now. I don't understand why he did not tell me that. I don't know why he wasn't like, you know what, Val, I think you shouldn't come because I'm feeling this and this and that way. And I'd be like totally fine with it. Next thing you know, I come to, you know, Arizona. We spend New Year's together. He's acting hella weird. And then the next day, the next morning, he tells me that he wants to go see his mom. So he wants to go do that. And I'm like, sure, go do whatever you got to do. And he starts being a complete dick to me. I'm asking him what he wants for breakfast. He doesn't want to reply to me. He is literally like doing whatever he wants. Keep in mind, I'm a guest in his house, and he's still being hella disrespectful, as in, like, not trying to talk, like, not trying to text me, not trying to, like, update me on what he's doing. So I'm like, all right, bet. Like, I already knew something was coming up. So he gets back that day, 4 p.m., after leaving me damn near all day there by myself, and he sits me down, and he's like, yo, like, you know, this is how I'm feeling. I don't want to be in a relationship, yada, 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 which he did explain in his YouTube video, and it's right. It's totally right. Everything he said is right. So he was like, oh, you know, I don't want to be with you because I just feel like it's overwhelming. I don't think I'm ready to be in a relationship. And I was like, you know what? What did I do? I was like, bet. It hurt me? Yes, it did. I had nowhere to go. Now, what he doesn't explain is that I had 2 bags with me in Arizona. One of them had broken. I had just gotten, like, I had just gotten a flight, so I was like, I'm not trying to get on a flight right now. I was A, depressed as hell. B, I didn't know where to fucking go. And C, I'm not about to stay in the house where somebody is not trying to be around me because he was already acting like a dick. It's almost like, you know, when someone's, like, around you and they're giving you that energy where it's like, I'm kind of tired of you, like, you're like annoying me. I'm not about to stay at his house, even though he did offer for me to stay at his house. I was like, I don't want to. Like, I feel uncomfortable being somewhere where I don't feel welcome. So I hit up Raylene, which happens to be his brother's girlfriend, right? And I'm crying. I'm bawling my eyes out. She feels hella bad. So she's like, I'm going to pick you up and you can stay here until, you know, you decide to go back. So my plan was, okay, I'm going to go back to Arizona, but I'm going to have my friends drive here so they can help me grab my bag so I don't have to travel with these 2 huge bags that he didn't care enough to even think about that, by the way. So basically, I'm kind of like stranded in Arizona at this point, and she's the only person that let me stay at her house. And he wants to call me a bum, but let's get it straight. I have my money, and I could have easily gotten a hotel, but I decided to stay with Raylene because I didn't want to feel shitty.
Also, if you're going through that, why would you want to be, like, by yourself?
In a hotel. I didn't
want
to,
someone to, like, be there to
so
help
my
you
friends were
go
only
through shit.
available. This happened on Friday. My friends were available on Monday. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm going to stay till Monday and, you know, just hang out, do my thing. You know, I'm heartbroken as shit. I'm like, well, nobody, like, he doesn't want me. Like, I was sad. I was like, whatever. Like, I'll just move on. You know, at that point, it's like, he didn't care. He wasn't even asking me how my day was. He wasn't even care. Like, he knew I was in Arizona, by the way, right? So he knows that I'm staying with his brother. He doesn't care enough to ask me if I'm doing fine, if nothing. He didn't even pay attention. He even had the audacity to tell me, oh, have a safe flight, when I had just explained to him that I had to have my friends drive to Arizona to pick my shit up. And I'm just like, okay, literally, you're super careless. I couldn't believe the energy that he was giving me, because I was like, that's crazy. Like, we went through all of this. I literally gave you your space. I did everything, and you're still being a dick to me. That's fine. Now, I love Raylene, and I thanked Raylene and Jordan so much for letting me stay at the house. I don't appreciate Justice calling me a bum, because there is no bum here. I have my own business. I have my own money. I can easily get a hotel, but the only reason why I did it, like I said again, was because I didn't want to be sad, and I had no one to tell. I felt embarrassed to tell social media. I felt embarrassed to tell my friends. My friends didn't know. I felt embarrassed to tell my mom. I felt embarrassed to tell my family. I felt embarrassed to tell absolutely everyone because I cannot believe that I went on social media again, and then I went and I fucking shared my, I don't want to cry right now, that I shared my fucking life again with somebody that I thought that I was going to be with, that I thought it was serious. He was leading me on. He was buying me shit. You buy me Chanel, you want to buy me this, you want to introduce me to your family, but then, oh, the next day, hey, you know what? I just don't want to be with you anymore because, like, I'm tired, or like I'm overwhelmed, or because I'm not mature enough to handle somebody like you, which is what he should have said. But anyways, you know, I'm staying with Raylene, during those days, I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, whatever, I'm sad as shit, I'm depressed. During those days, I start getting DMs from people telling me that Justice is going live, trying to flirt with the waitresses, telling me that, oh, he's out here, I don't know if I think he went to the strip club, that he's out here, you know, flirting with people, that he's acting single, that he's drinking, while I am in Arizona. While he doesn't, like, while he knows that I'm staying at his brother's house, literally sad as a motherfucker because I don't know what to fucking do. He is out here drinking, he's out here flirting with people, strip club, this and that. I'm like, oh, you want to play that game because, I mean, clearly you're just showing me that you wanted to be single the whole time, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. Let him cut you up. Yeah, whatever. So I decide, you know what? I'm going to go out. Yes, I'm going to go out. I'm going to go grab a drink with some people that I met. I'm going to go have fun. Yes, I was still at Raylene's house, and maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have gotten a hotel and, you know, done my thing. I don't know. But that same night, I realized that. So I did end up getting my stuff, and I got a hotel, and I stayed at a hotel just to avoid issues, just to avoid people.
She's not a bum.
Because I'm not a bum, exactly, because I got money. So I just, you know, I got a hotel. And here I am, hanging out with some people in Arizona. I went to a little, like, bar situation. Super cool. Like, we had so much fun. And then the next day, I went to dinner with the same people or whatever. Everyone was, like, super nice. To be honest, like, I got my mind out of, like, the whole situation. And then next thing I know, I'm getting calls from Justice, and I'm getting text messages from Justice. And what I forgot is that he had my location. To be honest, at that point, what does it matter? What does it matter if you have my location? What does it matter if I'm going out? What does it matter what the fuck I'm doing if you decide to break up with me? Right when I had just gotten back to Arizona, literally the day after, you go ahead and be like, hey, you know what? I don't fuck with you no more. I don't want to be around you. Like, literally, that's what he said. Did he not? That's exactly the energy he gave me. He wasn't even trying to be my friend because I was like, all right, you want to be my friend? I tried giving him a hug. It was awkward. Like, he didn't even want to, like, hug me back. He was just like, almost like, get the fuck out of here type of vibe. So in my head, I'm like, why do you care? Why do you care if I'm going out? I'm 20, ladies, listen to me. I'm 24 years old. I do not have time for somebody telling me,
okay, but you broke up with me, so why
exactly.
can't I not go out and do my own
Exactly.
thing?
You don't
I'm
have
single now. You clearly don't want me.
No, and it's
so it's an issue that I'm going out. You're just mad because you're feeling instant regret that I'm moving on and I'm still doing my thing, and
exactly.
I'm not walling around crying over you.
So why are you? Oh, I thought.
What you thought I was gonna?
Yeah, no, wait.
Please.
I thought 3 days ago you were just telling me to get out of your house, and that you weren't trying to be with me like that. Not even.
So you can go to the strip club and flirt with everyone, but I can't go to dinner. Okay.
So then I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna go out and have fun because clearly, he literally, it was, I don't even think 2 hours later, like, he was already, like, on live trying to flirt with people and stuff like that. I'm just like,
but you can't go to dinner.
No. It's
now
not no, but listen, it's not even
mad.
It's not even about that. It's just that, so you basically regret what you did. So you want to bring me to Arizona. You want to break up with me the next day. And then you want to be mad that I'm out having a drink. Why? If you literally weren't even trying to be associated or be involved in my life for any type of reason.
Why does it matter if you're out for a drink if you don't want to be in a relationship with me?
Exactly. You don't. So at this point, y'all, I don't know what to tell you guys. thank you so much, Justice, for the video that you just did for me, that you dedicated for me, that literally is so dumb because you basically just exposed yourself. It's funny because he made himself feel like,
he tries to make everyone feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Like, literally in every situation, he's literally the bad guy, and he's the one doing it. But he tries to make his fucking fans feel bad for him.
I have literally screenshots of my messages with him. I stopped replying to him from the day that I left his house. Only because it was hurting me deeply. I was at, actually, a couple of fans saw me at fucking Olive Garden crying. I was literally bawling my eyes out at fucking Olive Garden, and some girl came up to me like, oh my god, I watch you on YouTube. Like, it was embarrassing. I had to have the girls come with me. Like, it was so much, dude. Like, I literally, like, I'm shaking right now because just even thinking how, like, the situation that he, like, left me in, I'm just like, damn, like, I would never do some shit like that to somebody. I would never have someone fly out to LA, make them think that I want something with them, drop you the next day, go to the strip club, go to the bar, flirt with people, and then be mad that they're out here doing whatever they want. I'm grown. You know, I'm grown. Whatever, if you don't want to be with me. And it's funny because I gave him time to, like, whatever, this is what you want right now, right? Like, in the morning. And I decided to come back later on that day to finish picking up my stuff. And I sat down and I was like, hey, listen, as a friend, I even gave him advice as a friend. I didn't even leave the situation in bad terms. Like, I sat down and I was like, you know what, maybe, you know, hopefully one day you realize the stuff that you're doing isn't right and that you shouldn't be leading people on, that clearly you're only doing this at this point for social media. Like, clearly you're only worried about getting content out there, and maybe if I add Val to my videos, shit's gonna go up and there's gonna be things to talk about. But on the other hand, like, besides, like, if we take social media out, I was hurt. Literally, he doesn't really care because he wasn't really trying to be with me like that, you know. So now he's like, ooh, I'm gonna find any excuse for her to fuck up so I can go do a video. Y'all, whether it be me coming back to LA and hanging out with my guy friends or hanging out with my friends and doing whatever I want, he still had intentions of doing the video. Okay, so, and by the way, let's get this straight. Before I left his place, he was like, you know what? I'm not even going to put this shit on social media. This is something that's going to just stay like there. He was like, it has nothing to do with social media. What's the first thing he does? He does a video on social media. I'm grown. I'm too grown. For real. Like, I don't have time to sit down and do a video. We broke up. Like, I mean, if that's what you really want to do to get content, then we can do that. But I don't got time for that shit because I got a business to run and I got shit to do. So anyways, y'all, I appreciate those that fuck with me heavy. I have nothing against him, like, to be honest. So this day, we'll never have anything against him. Even after he flaked on me last year and got me a flight, never spoke to me again. Even after, you know, me being there when he was going to have a kid that ended up not being his kid. Even me after going to Arizona in December, spending time with his family, buying him gifts, you know, making it special for him. Even after I left that house with giving him advice, I lay down in his bed and I don't know if he was, like, not here or he was, like, in Jupiter or something, but I sat down and I gave him advice as a friend. I was like, this is the last time that I give him a chance. This is the last time I give you a chance. I tried a whole fucking year. I tried with you. I tried being nice. I tried being there. Oh, he's gonna have a kid. Okay, I'll be there. Oh, you know, you want to give me a flight? I'm gonna come see you again. Didn't speak to me again. Oh, you wanna, you know, be with me on Christmas and my birthday? Let's do it again. Over and over and over, and then just tried, and then for me always be the one hurt. Like, it's done. I gave you advice. I left in good terms. I was like, okay, you know, this is what you want. That's fine. But I mean, I don't think I have to sit there and be like, just be prepared that I'm gonna do my thing. No, because I'm grown and I'm gonna do my thing regardless. When somebody doesn't want you, you're just gonna go do whatever you want. The only difference is that our lives are on social media, dude. And, you know, you guys don't have to deal with that. Like, you guys, if you guys break up with your boyfriends and you guys are heartbroken and you guys want to have a night out with your friends, have your night out. If that's what's gonna get your mind off of things, because the guy that you're with is out here at the strip club and is out here flirting with people, already DMing girls, already doing this, already doing that. Girl, do what you gotta do. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I don't know where I fucked up. Maybe I think the only thing that I could have said was I could have done, which, I mean, whatever. I could have just gotten a hotel when I left. But Raylene is such a sweetheart that she let me stay at her place while I cried and bawled my eyes out. And he gave how many fucks? He gave 3 fucks. He gave 3 fucks. I was in Arizona and he was like, I'm gonna go drink, I'm gonna go have fun. Didn't even care to ask me if I was okay. Didn't care to call me if, I was fine and how I was gonna get home. Like, just, I don't know. And I wasn't even gonna, honestly, I'm not even gonna do a video because that shit's too much. I'm like running out of breath. But
Someone's definitely screen recorded this, anyways.
if you screen recorded this, please put it on YouTube because I'm not about to do a whole video. But anyways, y'all, I'm just saying, I was there for him till the fucking end. He didn't want to be with me. He broke up with me. And that's all I can do about the situation. I love Raylene. We're still cool. Of course, she's my friend. All of us are super cool right now. The only thing that changed here is that Justice didn't want to be with me. So, we're going to give him that. We're just going to let him be single because he wants to be single, and that's fine. I'm going to try reading comments because I did my part, y'all. For real. Like, I swear I did my part. Like, I was sitting there and I was like, are you sure? Like, I'm sitting here, maybe this is just how you feel right now, and when you do stuff like that, it's almost like you're letting them know, like, hey, don't be mad when I'm doing my thing. Don't be mad when you see me having fun, because I don't get it. Like, if I don't want to be with somebody, I'm gonna give 3 fucks about what they're doing. Everyone knew what happened. Obviously, Raylene is, my friend, and she knows what happened. She was the first person I called because I was so embarrassed to tell anyone that I had made the mistake again to speak to somebody that it didn't work out with. He needed content, sis. Oh God, he needed he was running out of YouTube ideas. He was like, bro, I'm not about to do a mukbang. We're in a mukbang. He's like, I'm gonna just talk about Val because that's the only exciting thing that happened to me this week. But yeah, y'all. So I don't, to be honest, like, if I think about it, it's like, what, why are you mad though? Like, the thing is that, like, you guys, if you guys saw the energy he was giving me too, like, it wasn't even like I can't be with you right now, like, I'm so sorry. Oh no, it was like yeah,
like, this is how I feel, so
yeah, this is how I feel, so, like, can you, like, grab your shit and, like, go, because you're, like, irritating me right now. Like,
it was just really,
it was rude,
insensitive,
very. It was very, like, I don't care about your feelings, go ahead and grab your shit. Literally helped me bring my bags down.
Literally 2 days later, it was like instant regret. Like,
not only instant regret, but then it's like, he literally helps me bring my bags down and stuff like that. Doesn't care to be like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be fine? Nothing. I was even like, you want to give me a hug? Like, you trying to give me a hug? Because, like, I want to end shit, like, in good terms. He was just like, grab your shit and go, please.
Right.
Y'all, I would help him clean. I helped him organize his room. Like, just everything that you can do as a woman. Like, I did it. And I did my part. And at the end of the day, when somebody, like, treats you like that, when you do everything for somebody and they're just like, can you get the fuck out of here? You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, I deserve better. You know what I mean? Like, I deserve to have a good time. I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be...
Your friend needs to stop acting like she was there.
that's not a true man. It isn't. It's like, if you know, if you knew I was coming to Arizona, why would
you? Okay. So, I am not going to be making a video. I was on Julian's live, of course. My DMs were flooded with sending me his live videos, so I went and joined. I don't even know what was even said on the live at all. When I joined, he was in the room, in my old room with chapsticks. Okay. So, this needs to be said. I'm not going to come on here and share every single little detail, but I have tried to reach out to Julian. We were in the same house. I was in LA for about a week, I think, and there was just drama. We barely talked when I was there until we had conversations. We talked, and then I thought things were getting
her life out? Like, actually, I cried my life out in Arizona. It was so embarrassing. I was at, like, Olive Garden, and I was, like, bawling my eyes out. Like, I literally couldn't. Like, the girls would talk to me about something, and then I would be, like, literally, like, bawling. And then it was embarrassing that people, like, recognized me, too, there. But I was like, hey, you know what? You don't want to be with me, so...
Me. Please.
What is he talking about?
Wasn't no bar, wasn't no club. It was a Arizona mansion party. It went from bar to mansion party to I don't know what. You feel me? So for someone to say that I'm upset, why are you mad because you're the one that broke? I understand that. I know I was the one that broke it up, so I can't feel no type of way. The thing that I was upset about, that I felt like was grimy as fuck, was the fact that you were staying at my brother's crib and go and lie about where you're going when you could have just...
I didn't lie.
If it wasn't a big deal to you, why did you lie about where you're going? Why do you just tell them where you're going? I don't give a fuck what else you guys think about anything else. I already knew.
This has already been something that has happened in my life. I find someone, I think the energy is good, and it's starting to get there, and then it comes to this. This is why I hate social media. This is why social media is so toxic and really messes with people's head. But as far as me and Julian go, it was a friendship. I wanted it to be more than a friendship. I was trying for it to be more than a friendship. Everyone knew the way I felt about him. I made that very obvious to everyone. There was, you could tell on my part that I wanted it to be something. And I had mixed signals from him. I constantly, it was, you guys would see it. That's the thing. You guys would see it. There would be videos of us so happy and flirting.
Funny to me, like, how do you, see? And I admit it. I'm like, okay, you know where I fucked up? I fucked up by literally still staying at their crib. But I went and I got a hotel. Like, literally, I don't know what to tell you, sweetheart. He literally got off of life because he had nothing else to say. I broke up with her. Literally, guys, careless as shit. Like, just how he's acting on his live, that's how he was talking to me that day. He literally didn't speak to me all fucking day. We need to go get the food. He didn't speak to me all day. And he just gets home and he's like, I don't want to be with you. You need to get the fuck out. I'm like, all right. well, here you guys have it. I don't know why he did that video. He just made himself look dumb as fuck. But I mean, if he just wanted to expose himself, then that's.
And which is okay. I mean, to when I was being disrespected on the internet, having tweets about me, having TikToks about me, I still came to him because we were living in the same house with each other. I came to him and I would tell him, like, let's talk about this. Like, I would try and just do little things. For example, when we went to the beach, I invited him to the beach. I said, come to the beach with us. Let's film some TikToks. When we were at the beach, I said, let's film TikToks. No, I've tried to make the peace. And for example, I'm getting ready to go home. I don't know, you guys all saw on my last live, the last live when I've been in LA, I've found so many good friendships out there that I feel like are actually good friendships. And it hurts because Julian knows if he makes a video, I probably will no longer be a part of that house. And I feel like, that situation sucks. But as far as I just have so many things going through my head because there's so many freaking things. There's, but as far as what I need to say is I've tried reaching out to him. I was on my way home. I didn't get a goodbye. As you guys know, he went on my live and said, let me talk to Jersey. I want to say goodbye to her before. And then JR wants to re-say it when he knows exactly what he says. He knows exactly what he said. And he goes, who are you talking to? Like, it's just like, you said you wanted to talk to me. You had all night to talk to me. You didn't talk to me. You never came up to me and had a conversation with me. The next day, you don't say any, you don't say, JR says, Jersey, you're leaving. I said, yes. Give him a hug. Goodbye, JR. And then after that, you get in the car and drive off, which is okay. I don't, of course, my heart was hurting because I thought it was a good friendship. I thought this guy was my best friend. I trusted him and I cared about him so much. I cared about him so much to the point where I spoiled him for Christmas. I trusted him to the point where I went into a whole brand new place. I went to LA into a brand new house around people who I didn't even know because I trusted Julian and thought he would have my back. But then in the end, everything turns out to the point where I lost that friendship. And I don't have that friendship anymore. But as far as this goes, I am not going to make a video about this. I'm not going to go through this whole situation again. And that's the thing, what hurts is, he knows everything that I've been through. Everything that I've been through, and I feel like I'm right back to square one. I went to LA, I found good friendships, I feel happy, and now I'm back here again, sitting on live, upset, and having to explain myself. It's ridiculous. But I was on my way home. I texted Julian and I told him I called Julian at first. I called him. It got declined. I don't know if he declined it. I don't know if he didn't answer, whatever. But it didn't go through. I didn't get an answer. So, that phone call, I called him, he didn't answer me. Then I get a text message from him saying, you can text. I text back and say, I can't, I'm driving. I wanted to call you. He tells me, wait till I get home, and then, then for me to text him, basically. And so I replied back with, telling him that I want him to know where I stand, that I'm not going to be making a video about this. I'm not going to make a video about this situation. I want to be civil with him. We're going to be working together. I've had meetings and talked through all the situation when I've been in LA. I've talked through the managers, and I've told them look, I can put everything to the side and be able to work with him just so that, you know, I can still be a part of this. I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue. Never did I try getting him kicked out of the house. I'm very thankful that Julian brought me that connection, because if he never would have brought me that connection, then I never would have met Lucas, Max, Jackie, Divinity, all of these people. I never would have built friendships with them. So I'm very thankful for that. But in the end, I'm at that house because they want me there at that house. So never did I try getting him kicked out of the house. Never did I try that. I've told them. I've told everyone that I can be civil. I can work with this kid, even if his intentions weren't right, even if his intentions were to just play the game, even if his intentions were for these videos to be posted just for them to be posted for the views. Like, that's the thing. I've put all of that aside and tried to just be professional and work with him for the sake of this house. And this is so fucking dumb. This is so dumb. So yes, I texted Julian, told him there's not going to be a video made. He totally spaced all that kind of and says to me, like, why do you want to be friends? I tell him through everything, like, hey, I care about you. I care about you a lot, Julian. We had a good relationship. You know, we had a good relationship. I was always smiling around you. We were always smiling around each other, I felt like, and I wanted, you know, to try and keep that friendship with him through everything. Like, I still wanted the friendship. And even if he didn't want to be friends, I even said, if you don't want that friendship anymore, then let's just make amends for this house. Let's just be cool. Let's be professional. Let's be civil with each other so that we can continue this, so that I can continue being out in LA, because I've been happy there. You know, I've been happy there. And so I didn't want a video to be made, and I cared about him just as a person. I don't want people to be bashing him. I don't want to go through this. I've already been through this situation. I know how messy it can get. And I don't want it to be like that. And that's why this is literally, I'm live and I'm telling you guys, I'm not going to go, he said this and that. I'm not going to do this back and forth thing. I've been through it. I'm not going to do it again. I'm just not going to do it. I tried reaching out to him. I've done my part. I've tried to fix the friendship. And even if we couldn't be best friends, you know how we were, it hurts my heart. It genuinely does. But I just want to say, I've tried. Never did I try getting him kicked out of the house. I would not try and do that. I told everyone I can work with him. That's not an issue. Last message is me telling him that I care about him. I never got a message back. Second message is I didn't wake up till like fucking 3 o'clock today. Yes.
Take some deep breaths.
I didn't wake up till 3 o'clock this morning, or 3 o'clock today. I didn't wake up till 3 o'clock today. And then I text him again saying, can we fix this? I'm trying. Then that's when I see I never got a message back. Then I see all of my DMs that he is on live, and I joined the live, and he's talking about me, telling everyone, be ready, there's gonna be a video made. Like, why does it have to come to this? That's the thing. Why am I sitting here on live? It sucks that I'm sitting here on live and having to go through this. So after he gets off of live, I call him. I called him 3 times, didn't get an answer. My mom gets home. I talked to her and I said, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I've been trying to talk to him. She calls him no answer. I think she might have called him 2 times, no answer. So it sucks that people can go straight to social media but can't even have a conversation with the person. And that's what shows me that the friendship didn't matter to him. The friendship, he didn't care for it, because I cared so much for the friendship and valued that friendship so much, to the point when I always put everything to the side and tried talking to him, tried texting him, called him. I said I didn't want a video to be made. I don't want to make a video. I'm not going to make a video. There's no reason for that to be. And I'm so real with you guys. That's the thing. I am the same exact person that I am on the internet in person. And everyone that I've met can say that. I am the same exact person. I'm so real with you guys, and I tell you guys the truth. I'm not gonna act like I like someone on the internet just for the views. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make videos with someone. I make videos with people if I genuinely mess with them, if I genuinely care for them. Never in my heart do I have an intention or thinking that, you know what, this is gonna do good numbers, this is gonna do good views, so I'm gonna do this with this person. I've never thought like that, and LA has taught me that people really think like that out there, and it sucks. And that's how it is. People have to play the game, and that hurts. And so it sucks when I thought a friendship was real, but in all reality, it turns out it just might not be real. It might not be the real friendship and that I thought it was. But I'm wishing Julian nothing but the best. In the end, I'm wishing him nothing best. I genuinely cared about you as a person, Julian. I care about you a lot. I want, let's see where this next house takes us. I don't even know where now this goes, which kind of sucks. But like I said, I wish him nothing but the best. I wish phone calls could have been answered. I wish text messages could have been answered, so that this didn't have to happen. But I've stayed quiet about the situation. I've stayed very mature in this situation. I will take part. I've had my little tweets, I've had my little tweets where I tweeted, I didn't even get a goodbye. I've had those tweets, but in all reality, I've never tried to disrespect him. I've never, I cared about him so much. I did. I cared about the friendship. Even if it didn't get took into a relationship, I cared about the friendship. But yeah, that is going to be the last thing I'm saying about this. I don't want, if on his part a video is made, I'm sure it will be, because nothing has changed his mind about not making a video. So I guess now we just sit and wait for that. But as far as me, I'm not planning on making a video. This live will be saved. And yeah. So I love you guys. It's 2021. Positive vibes. I have my parents. I got home and I made, I have this little room, my little filming room. Super cute. So I'm excited. I'm excited to continue this journey. And I love you guys so much. And positive vibes only.